Hey. Hey, everyone. Hey, let's put on the bright light. Hey, that's better. How's it going? Yeah, tell me what you think of this hat. Be honest. What do you think of this hat, everyone? Because I might wear this at Gamescom. I'm not sure. Tell me what you think. You like it? It's a good hat? Yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, thanks. Nobody says it's bad yet. Alright. I figure at least one troll would have said it's bad by now. There's 290 of ye. Someone would have said. Okay, thanks. My wife might be overruled. Oh, what was your friend's name? Hello, South Africa. So, guys, I'm going to, some of you already know. I'm going to get into detail about it later. Today we did our Streamily signing. There was a bit of a snafu. There's about 100 outstanding to be done. Doesn't need to be bigger. No way does this need to be bigger. There's about 100 left. Yeah, I'm going to be just outside Belfast second weekend of September. I'm good, steamed milk. How are you? Hello, Jay. Hello, Iraq. So, today was a Streamily signing. But there was a bit of a snafu with these prints. Streamily, it was a bit of a misunderstanding. Streamily had down, see what I do is I go on the app and I see who ordered what print. I write the reference number on the back and then I send it back to Streamily. But unfortunately with the VIP orders said that everyone ordered this print. I didn't know. I took it for granted. I thought that was the truth. I didn't question it, so I just kept doing all the VIPs with the same print and I thought, oh wow. But then by the time I got to the end of it, I realized that that was not the case, that the VIPs had ordered several different varied prints. But I had used up all of those ones. And then for the normal people who did order this print, I had none left. But if you didn't order that print and you weren't a VIP, I guarantee you I did it. I did it. And all the group stuff has been done too. I don't know any Persian. You send me something in Persian, I'll say it. Any Comic-Cons in the UK? Yes. Yeah, it's not official, but there's Wales and Birmingham next year, looks like. Follow my Instagram, and I'll keep you up to date. Alright, so we'll be doing this again. If you ordered this print, I probably didn't get to you. Hello, Kurdistan. But I will when I get back from Germany. What am I doing in Germany? Well, we're promoting a brand new game. Fort Solis comes out Tuesday. PC and PS5. Digital only on Tuesday. You get the hard copy September 20th. I think. Might be the 30th. Tatudo bam, Garoda. So once I get back from Cologne, because we're going to introduce it with Jeff Keighley at Gamescom, me and Julia Brown, and this other video game actor you might know, Troy Baker. Me and him don't see eye to eye in Fort Solis. I hope you like it. I played it the other day. If I do say so myself, it's terrifying. It's not Red Dead, but it's a totally different kettle of fish. And I hope you like it a lot. Will I attend Gamescom next year? I have no idea. Maybe. I'd love to. But I am going to be there this year. And I will be there. I'm going to be in Cologne. I leave tomorrow night. So I hope you all like that. And if you did order a print, thank you. I've decided 5% of what we took in today is going to go help out some of the displaced families in Maui. It's probably going to come to around $500-600. But once we've finished, once all you guys are happy with what you've got, then we'll sort that out. Anyways, did you like the hat? Is the hat okay? Should I wear it flush like that, or should I tilt it back a bit? It is like an Italian beach hat, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not gonna do an Italian accent. I almost did. No, we can't still order. Well, I'll be doing these again. I do these a couple times a year, so. No, I have been playing the new Red Dead port. No, what do you guys think? You tried it out? I played that game all the time we were doing Red Dead 2. That's all. I played it over and over and over again. All right, do I have Arthur's hat? You know, Arthur didn't usually have a hat. I have his boots. Those are his boots. Those are the boots that I wore 5 years during my voice acting. That's all right. I know. Yeah, it's pretty hard voice acting in cowboy boots, I gotta tell you. Any comments about the new port? Yeah, I didn't have a hat for Arthur because most of the time we were wearing a helmet, which the face cam was attached to, so that the animators could collect my visual data. So all of Arthur's expressions, his looks, his face, it's based off of what I did. And there were a few times where he did have a hat, though, like whenever he was taking it off and on. Anytime you interacted with a prop when you're doing mocap, you usually want to have an actual prop so that it looked better, it looked more authentic, you know. But the hat, I'll tell you what, the hat had to be made out of chicken wire because the helmet had balls on it, you know, so that the sensors could accurately capture our motion, right? So the cowboy hat needed to be made out of chicken wire so that the sensors could still read the balls on my helmet because the hat was going on top of the helmet. But we hardly ever did that. The only times we ever did that was when Arthur takes his hat off. Like, for example, when he sees Mary for the first time. If he's wearing a hat, he'll take it off. If he's not wearing a hat, we did a separate scene for that. That's those little attention to details that I love about Rockstar. It's not that uncomfortable. It's actually pretty comfortable. Lycra. Some of the helmets were uncomfortable, but I worked there so often, they got one that was they got a good one for me that fit really nicely. But you're wearing spandex. It's quite comfortable, actually. Did I wear every piece of clothing in motion capture? No, I didn't have to. All I had to wear was a mocap suit. All of the clothes, that's the work of the amazing animators. But anytime I interacted with a prop or anything, you know, whether it be cutscene or in-game, that would have been mocapped, yeah. But all those outfits that Arthur wears, those are just skins, you know? So, no, I didn't have to do different outfits at all. Funnily enough, I have done horse riding on film before, and I can ride, but I didn't do any on Red Dead 2. We didn't work with horses. The actors did not work with horses, but they did animate horses for it. And they got all of that horse data done in about 2 weeks with real horse wranglers that knew the animals and that trusted them and vice versa and were well trained. And to be honest, although I would have loved to have worked with horses, it was smart to do it that way because they saved a lot of time. Can you imagine having horses on set for 5 years? No, they just got it all done in a couple of weeks, and then it was done. Sure, I got emotional, yeah. Got emotional during quite a bit of it, especially towards the end. For half a decade I worked on that game. The first train mission, well, some of that was done by the stuntmen, because they were jumping a huge distance onto that train. It wasn't moving, but, they made it move afterwards in the animation. But it was still a hell of a distance to jump. And they still needed to make sure that Javier fell off. And they still needed to make sure that Lenny almost falls off. And then Arthur has to pull him back up. Stunt performers did an amazing job. So when we did do cutscenes with horses on them, we as the actors, we would get up on oil barrels with saddles on them. And they had pipes sticking out where the legs should be, so that it was dimensionally accurate. And then the animators did they blended the two animations together. And may I say, they did an amazing job. Happy birthday, Faisal. How you doing, buddy? Was the vocab for Fort Solis different from Red Dead? Yeah, it was. That's a really cool question. No two studios do it the same. So, Red Dead, I would say, is 90% of Red Dead, of my work, was performance capture. And maybe 10% of it was in the booth. With Fort Solis, I would say that figure was more kind of 50-50. And one of the things that blew my mind, because it had been a while since I had done mocap, but then when I walked in and we started working on Fort Solis, I was blown away by the technological advancements. We were able to get stuff done for Fort Solis in half a day that would have taken almost a week 10 years ago for Red Dead. And a lot of that especially was just the simple in-game animations of just Jack Leary walking around compared to the way I walked around as Arthur. So, yeah. Would I voice act Arthur again? Again, I don't know. I'll be saying it till I'm blue in the face. It's not voice acting. Mocap isn't voice acting. They're two completely different things. I know that upsets some of you when I say that, but what do you want from me? It's like asking a plumber to do carpentry. They're two completely different things. I do not know if I'm going to be at Gamescom the whole week. Oh, what props did we use for cigarettes? We just used fake cigarettes. I used to smoke. I don't anymore, so. Everybody enjoying the port? I'm probably going to get it. It's been a while since I played it. What's absolutely amazing about it is that so many people will be able now to play it the right way, in the right order, Sorry, yeah. So many people now will be able to do the Red Dead Redemption saga in the proper order. If you started on 2, now you get the chance to play as the original OG, John Marston. And you get to see the man that John Marston has become. And that game still holds up. In my humble opinion, it's one of the best games. It might not be the same, but the pain in the voice, I don't know. Yeah, I think you guys are winding me up. It wasn't voice acting. Some of it was. Most of it wasn't. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. What else? I know. 13 years old, and it's still amazing, isn't it? Hello, Saudi Arabia. How's it going? Do I hate Micah? No, not really. He was vital to the story, and he's did an amazing job. Absolutely did an amazing job. The Tommy fight. Yeah, I actually did do most of the Tommy fight. And the bit where Tommy throws Arthur out the window, that was me. But when you're doing stunts in performance capture, you can cheat it quite a bit because you can put padding on the floor, and in the game it doesn't show, but you can totally put padding on the floor. So if you're doing tumble rolls and getting thrown and whatnot and all that stuff, you can hit the ground a lot harder than you would expect because of the matting that we put down for safety. So I did most of the Tommy fight, and any bits that I didn't do, Rockstar paid so much attention to detail. They'd get a stunt performer in who was about the same size as me, and it was great. Yeah. Hello, Sweden. No, I don't hate Jack Marston. Hethlu. Nosta. All right, guys. Hello, Poland. I think that's going to be it now. So, in conclusion, it's all done. If you ordered this print, there might be a bit of a delay. My apologies. Well, there was a bit of a confusion. See, the way I usually do this is I look and see who wrote what, who ordered what print, what their name is, and then I'll sign that, and then I write a reference number on the back. And I usually do that from the Streamily app. It had, for the VIP solo signings, it had it all down as one print when it actually wasn't. So I used up one print basically. And but if you didn't order this print, and it was a normal solo signing, those are all done, as are the group ones. So don't worry too much. There's about 100 more to do. I'll probably do it when I get back from Gamescom next week after introducing Fort Solace. But thank you so much to all of you for your support and for coming out to Tombstone, Arizona. 5% of what I've taken in will be donated to a charity to help out the families displaced in Maui. And it looks like Tombstone was a huge success. Everyone was really happy about it. They'll probably do another one, and if they do, I intend to be there. And I will see you all again in about a week on IG when I finish these up. All right? All right. All the best. Outlaws for life. I'll catch you later then. Take care, guys. All the best.